let's waste no time and continue. Yeah. How you doing, artist? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad that you're excited. Fantasy Thursday, as it's now called, is actually pretty fun. Meh. I feel you. Oh, I see. Some stuff went down. Like, yeah, just like personal life stuff. Nothing too bad, I hope. Oh, your phone. I'm sorry, that's definitely pretty shitty. I've been lucky with my current phone. It's not broken yet for a couple years, but I have a bad track record of phones. Works again, bought a new one already. Oh, damn. Well, I guess you have a backup phone in case that one dies again. So that's good. Oh, so it's just a long loading screen. Someone just chatting. Oh, hey. Yeah, so I guess it's not all bad.
Adair,
Ooh.
you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Oh, Adair. Matt Mercer's sweet, dulcet tones. Hey, I miss Critical Role. It's only been off air for a few months, but good to hear him. Yes, Fox. Itumak. Also, Kitty. Calico. We have our little Calico baby. We're also 21 XP off of our next level, which is annoying. But this upcoming thing should do it, because last episode we had trudged through the sewers of the city. We encountered a bunch of skeletons, mushroom people, trolls. We died, technically, and had to reload. Asses got kicked. We met a creepy necromancing lich who wants us to get a spell book from the Sanitarium. We met, like, political people. There was Radrix Hold, Master Below. Yeah, we started chatting with the Crucible Knights about one of their ex-members. The Ardent of Magran has had her faith shooketh. We have to go to a lighthouse. The commander of the Knights wants us to go to Anslog's Compass to make a delivery. I feel like we're going to go with the Crucible Knights. I prefer them over the militant militia of the dozen. We still have to do Heritage Hill. We have to do a whole bunch of stuff in Brackenbury. But right now we are Master Vezzano, head of the Valian Trading Company in Defiance Bay, wants me to deliver a package. Got himself in trouble with the local crime cartel and dragged us into it. And we have to decide how to handle the quote-unquote treachery. And if I remember, the House Dominel, I think it was, they... the lady's not here. I don't think we have any... There's lore, but I don't think there's... No, there's not a lot on it. House Dominel, a notable house in the city,
certainly
would like us to fuck him up, but I don't think I want to fight him. If possible. I don't know, he's just a guy.
What?
Hey.
Following your lead.
Just in case,
Ready, Watcher.
I am going to get
Hey.
everything in... Well, oh, don't worry, there's going to be a fight Just not with him,
Hmm?
if I remember correctly.
Gods keep you.
Were you able to deliver the package? Yes, but now the Dominoes want you dead. The Dominoes were there. His eyes fly open, he tugs at his beard. I was so careful, always following the Ver La Vita. They couldn't have known. Ooh. Friend.
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Oh no, she's hot. Verzano wrings his hand. Your time is impeccable, Tella Palagina. The Dominels are after me. Please, you got to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes.
Luckily, we don't actually have to fight Palagina. She's actually potentially one of our new friends later on. I'm just gonna let it go.
Even if you get out of this alive, they're done with you. The Dukes have more pressing interest in Defiance Bay than rescuing one merchant who threw himself overboard.
Verzano falls to his knees and clasps his hands together. Have mercy, Palagina. I don't stand a chance against the Dominels. He bites a trembling lip. I've brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countrymen die like a dog.
Verzano, Verzano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die.
I like her voice. The voice actress is very good.
You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
She turns her attention to you and raises her feathered eyebrows expectantly. See, we have been... She does sound kind of evil, and I'm kind of into it. But our character is very benevolent, and I feel like he would try to protect... I mean, he's a merchant who's been doing a little on the side, and the noble house is trying to stop him, and also technically, if we help the Crucible Knights, the Dominoes are going to hate us anyway. Definitely. Definitely. Ooh la la. I intend to protect him from the Dominels. She drops her gaze and lightly shakes her head from side to side. Moments later, she turns her eyes at the ceiling in amused disbelief.
Verzano, you have a saint looking out for you after all.
She strides across the room and takes the already nervous Verzano's head in her feathered hands, a gesture that seems to hover in a dangerously narrow space between caressing and crushing.
Just don't come knocking on the embassy door. Understand?
Verzano replies with a rapid, weak series of nods. She nods back once and gives his face a light slap.
Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
Ma'am. Ma'am, please. Yeah, here's the Dominels. I like her hat. I hope we can get her hat when we kill her. Donna. Look at that hat. Donna saunters through the door, flanked by a squad of Dominel foot soldiers. She lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. A sneer curls on her face as she looks at you. It seems I was wrong to overlook your blunder. Rest assured, I never make the same mistake twice. Hey, I don't suppose we can level up in the middle of combat, huh? Oh. We can. Technically, it's not combat yet, so... Is it that cheeky? I feel it's cheeky. I'm doing it anyway. I want mechanics so we can get that chest, I think is what I remember. We get another third level power. Fractured volition. Target hobbled and weakened. Secret horrors. Area of effect frightening and sickening. Soul ignition. I kind of like fractured volition. we have been very good with, yeah, we've been very good with kind of doing little supporty stuff. Greater focus, we can just go for more maximum focus, which could be fun. But then again, we don't actually... Yeah, I don't... How about utility? Fast runner? No. Deep pockets. Arms bearer. Shot on the run. Also, I know we just level up right before a fight, but, you know, it could make all the difference. Switch defensive. Body control. Oh, that's pretty good. Unstoppable. Will graceful retreat. You know what I might do? It's going to be one of these three. So charm, confused, dominate, frightened, terrified. Paralyzed, which one's super and weak, stunned. Blind, daze, hobble, prone, stuck. I feel like Mental Fortress, because charm dominated, would be very bad if our character is against the enemy. Hello? Stream still alive? Ooh, not very well. There's a little bit of issues, it seems. Okay, it's actually storming pretty badly outside, so that might be... I've seen it flicker a couple times. I hope we're fine. Okay, if it starts to, like, really buffer and die, like I think it's doing now, again. No, well, that's because we're not actually in combat or anything. It's actually losing frames very poorly. Second. Let's see if that will help. We'll see if that does anything. I'm going to go for Mental Fortress. Done. However, it's now fight time, baby. I'm just keeping, yeah, because Streamlabs has that little thing of, you know, this many dropped frames have occurred. And yeah, go fight, win. Peace. Ooh, he is not prone, I see. It's all kicked off. How about some divine power for us, yes? You can use a bit of arcane assault. You. Mind blades. Ah, she is dead. I'm just humming to myself to this music because I love it. It's so good. You know, that was actually very easy with all of our friends here helping us. This poor man, he's getting messed up. Okay, Adair.
Yes?
There we go, though. Oh yeah. And he's still alive, too. We kept him alive. He wipes the sheen from his forehead and looks around the warehouse with the wide, fearful eyes of a hunted animal. I can't thank you enough, Amico, but this won't stop the Dominos for long. I've got to get out of here, and I recommend that you do too. He hands you his pistol and gives you a bag of coin with his shaking hands. That's all I have of this ill-fated venture. Thank you again, and please, look out for yourself. Ooh. We've all leveled up. Well, well, well. That was fun. Ooh. Book.
Certainly.
Give book. Fine stuff, too. Fine mail, fine rapier. Hell yeah. Our max is now 20. We can do second level ciphers right off the back. Book. Ooh, damn. This is actually almost entirely new spells. Jolting Touch, Fleet Feet. Wow. Wow. It's got Lightning Bolt. We don't... Oh, actually, we do have a lot of cash. I'm going to learn this book so we can get rid of it. And then... So, Eben's Grimoire, goodbye. Another bot, really? Okay. Get your house in order, Twitch. Come on. It's probably not actually, it's not Twitch fault necessarily, but still. Get your shit together. Yeah, look at this. That's pretty good. Third level, Noxious Burst. It's pretty good, and we can sell this Grimoire now. Also, hella pistol. Ki'il was a constable in the small Deerwood village of Maiden Falls. A good man who fulfilled his duties honorably, he often found himself in violent confrontation with passing ruffians and mercenaries, come to the village to exploit the nearby ruins. Wiry, with a boyish face and an awkward gait, offenders rarely took Ki'il seriously. They would mock him, telling him there's no way he was going to take them to jail. You're right, Ki'il would reply. I bring forgiveness, which is this awesome pistol. I'm watching you, lights. Don't cut out, motherfuckers. So who should have a pistol? I think we should give Durance a pistol for his ranged. Has less interrupt, but a lot more damage. It's veil piercing. Extra attack speed, extra damage, DR bypass. Yeah, we're going to give Durance a gun. Who gave this man a gun? Why would you do this? Just dump everything that we want to sell in there. I'll keep that. I'll put that in there, actually. Yeah, I'm still good. I'm still alive. He's got a fucking gun. Love it. Now, oop, there's still a body here. Oh, Donna. Oh, we already looted her. I don't think we got her hat, though. So, no, we did. It's just not as fancy. Nope. Same hat, same color. Okay, let's level up. Let's level everyone up. Aloth, next level wizard. Might as well increase his lore more and more. Okay, a third level spell. I think I'm actually go for a summon. Because we have Draining Touch and Crackling Bolt already in a book. I think Ball of Energy in the hand to be thrown at an enemy causing damage and will the effect. Yeah. That was fun. Blast, bonus second level spell. We're definitely going for that. We're just going to get him all the spells we can. That's his thing. Unless we think there's a better utility thing to do, but... Actually, let's look. More interrupt. Damage against vessel, beast, all the different types. Increases damage done by implements. Oh, but you take damage for... No. Marksman. No, I'm just going to get an extra level, an extra spell slot. Because it's an extra spell slot. I mean, come on. How can you not like that?
How may I help?
And I mean, it's not like the best spells, but maybe we can switch out a couple of his second level spell. Oh, that's fine. We were just doing a little inventory management, and we leveled up our wizard. Let's get web. He's got an extra second, and now an extra second level spell slot. Still has only 2 third level spell slots though.
Hey.
6th level fighter. Athletics. No unlocks but a talent. Hold the line for more engaged. One-handed. Wing a single one-hand melee weapon. Some of the attacker's hits are converted to crits. I mean, that's pretty good. Bloody Slaughter. Does more damage against low-level enemies. Or low-health enemies, rather. Shot on the run. You know, I'm actually going to get Mental Fortress for him as well. Because that is a very big problem when he gets confused or charmed and we suddenly don't have a frontline guy. I think we should probably get that. Ooh. Ooh. We are doing a sword and board style with him, aren't we? I'm just gonna do... I don't want to commit to a single... What if we get a cool, greatsword or something that we want to use with him? Let me get Mental Fortress.
What?
Endurance. Skills, I don't know. Athletics for second wind? Sure. No talents, but he does have this. Interdiction, once per encounter, can daze in an AoE. Bonus with sword and arquebus. Agonizing Radiance. No, I like the healing from it. Bonus first and second level spell. Thing is, I don't think we're going to get that for him yet. I think we might get Interdiction. A pretty good AoE for Dazed, which is pretty fun. Accuracy reduced by 10, Dex, Perception, Intellect by 2, attack speed reduced. Yeah, let's get Interdiction. He's the AoE boy. Once per encounter as well, which is fun.
Following your lead.
Kana. Look at that gun. Love it. Another invocation, second level, which are essentially spells, yeah. What's this? Is it his first, second level? It might be his first, second level of these. The sound of his voice, the killers froze stiff. Paralyze enemies in an area of effect. Gurnisk slew the beast, but soon faced its kin. 3 worms, which are like baby mini dragons, I think. I like summoning. My son, do you see your sisters across the moor? Hello, Blossom. Good to see you. Not too terribly late. We just, beat up some upstart nobles that were trying to threaten us, and a merchant. Technically, the merchant was dealing drugs under the side, but, you know. They were being dicks. So we had to fight them. And we killed them. Welcome. And now we're just leveling up with all the XP we got from it. 2 will-o-wisps. Ooh. Rennie Doubt's ghost spake. I'll catch you, Ben Fidel. Air effects terrorized. Shatter their shackles. Cast off their chains. Use the duration of defends against hobbled, stuck, paralyzed, petrified for allies. The air of effect. Deliver credit to the beloved. I am yours. Ooh. A charm. Area of effect, cone of charm. Rejoice, my comrades. 2 fingers of daylight. 2 bouncing beams of pure light restore endurance and grant immunity to frightened and terrified for 28 seconds on all enemies struck by them. Huh. That is cool. I almost like... I think we're going to go with this first. I like the idea of him just summoning everything. He can summon skeletons. Now he can summon worms. It's a very passive, fun thing to do with him, I think. Now you. We are just using you with a gun, but... Ooh. Yeah, we could get Gunner. Because I like using him with an arquebus. Crossbow arbalist firearms, reload speeds faster. And this thing does a lot of damage, so... And finally, Sagani. Might as well do survival, I guess. Might as well. Resilient companion. Oh yeah, these we can maybe get some for our animal companions. Animal companion has improved damage reductions. Good defense, charmed, confused, dominated. Animal can do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. Yeah. I like that because we can use the animal companion to run around and kind of nip at the heels of enemies. So I will just save. Okay.
Certainly.
Well. Same. It's just a chorus of sames. We all get it. Ooh, Palagina.
Ah, it's done then.
Oh,
Verzano plays with fire and someone else always pays the price for it. Your charity is more than he deserves. Still, at least I don't have to deal with him anymore. For that, I'm grateful. Whether you intended to or not, you've done the Valian Republics a service today, ridding us of him. I work closely with the embassy to protect our interests, but lately I think our gaze has been too narrow. You clearly have pursuits of your own in the city, but I think we could help each other out. If you're interested in doing some work for us. Officially, I mean. We can go together and I'll introduce you to the ambassador.
yes, ma'am.
Good. Maybe I can finally do something more worthwhile than playing nanny to merchants. The embassy is up in First Fires, southwest of the Ducal Palace.
Okay. Now here is the thing. Palagina. Who do we replace? I'm thinking maybe sit Kana out for a bit. Because the Chanter's fun and he's good, but shh. You don't know that. It's not official. I mean, come on now. Look at her. Shh. I think we sit Kana out temporarily.
Safe travels.
Just temporarily. Palagina. First of all, not much. Well, she does have her breastplate, which is very good, actually. We'll give her a thing. Oh, she has a pistol and a great sword. Yeah, she's gonna be a dual wielder. How about athletics, survival? I don't think anyone will know what you're talking about if you announce it. So our paladin. Intense flame augments the power of her limited devotion, increasing the damage. Deep faith. Vielo Vidorio. Actually, before I do anything, let's just see what a level 1 paladin gets in the first place. Fremas mas me consort. I don't speak. It's based off Italian, I think, the Valen Republic. I don't speak that. I don't know what the hell that says. Yeah, the cape movements are kind of crazy, aren't they? Flames of Devotion. Twice per encounter, calls upon the paladin's inner fire, causing their equipped weapons to burst into flame and adding burn damage to their next attacks. And Faith and Conviction. Passively gets deflection and defenses increased. Okay. And I think... Oh, Dominel hates us. So that's a level 1. Let's just get some of that, some of that. Increases the burn damage of Flames of Devotion. Increases her defenses. When she uses Flames of Devotion, nearby allies can increase attack speed. Let's go with that. She can help people out. Athletics. Let's just keep with athletics for a bit. Paladin abilities. Lay on hands. Heal with their touch. We have Durance with us, so we don't need that right now. Zealous focus. Intense and pure conviction instills clarity of purpose in him or her and allies. Accuracy is conferring. So an aura of accuracy. Zealous charge. Swords Paladin all nearby allies to charge fiercely into battle. Increasing their movement speed and disengagement defenses. Fills Paladin unshakable confidence, increases damage reduction, and essentially reduces incoming hits. So that's defensive, that's offensive. You know, we have a Dare to be kind of a defensive, get in the middle of everything. We can just use her to be offensive, maybe. I like Zealous Focus. More of these. Stealth by 1. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. She's a paladin. Realistically, there's no stealth. We now get critical focus. Notice the paladin's zeal becomes thoroughly inspired by it. Allies affected by Zealous Focus convert 5% of what would have been ordinary hits to critical hits. Yeah. Aura of accuracy and crit. Oh yeah. Another ability. Inspiring Triumph. Passively, all allies get extra defenses in the area. Liberating Exhortation. 2 per encounter. Commands allies to summon the strength temporarily ignore existing hostile effects. Oh, that's really good. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Glad you could make it. We've, just found the hot bird lady, aka Pelagina. Sworn Enemy. Marks an enemy as the focus of the Paladin's Righteous Fury, granting accuracy and damage bonuses against the target until combat ends or the target goes down. Ooh. A mark. Yeah, I love her. Both design-wise and mechanically. I think, I kind of like Sworn Enemy. The vow of enmity, essentially. And level 6. I mean, might as well keep doing athletics for her because Second Wind is now really good. Yeah, that is true as well. I think I don't know when we get the next unlock, but we could probably grab that as well. But we have Durance with us, and as long as we have him, I think he has a couple priest spells that do the same thing, that negate, like, you know, like suppress affliction or whatever it was. But I definitely, maybe next level we should probably should pick that up. Wrath of Five Suns. Whenever she uses Sworn Enemy, 5 orbs of flame leap from his or her hand, fly towards the target. Oh, okay. Deep Faith. More deflection. I mean, that could be fun. Or just more damage. I think Intense Flames, because that does sound fun. But we have access to really twice as many of this, plus she has a great sword. It's going to do a lot of damage. Let's grab Intense Flames. I like it. Be hyper aggressive with her. Sworn Enemy, Flames of Devotion. So, our reputations. Ally with Defiance Bay, Gilded Veil Champion. Knight of the Crucify, Ally. House Dominel, hates us. We are a terror. Paragine. We need to mess with the thing now. Probably realistically should have... Let's do a little bit of that. Oh, we have a couple things we can do. We should actually... Let's just do the lighthouse before we leave this area. Let's go mess with a banshee. I don't actually remember if it's an actual banshee, but it's called... We can finally pick this for 3 lockpicks.
Secrets. It's done.
I mean, they are pretty good prices, so I guess that was worth it. Right, this is... Yeah, that sounds haunted. We're going to a haunted lighthouse and fighting. We should stealth first. Find the source of the howling noise. Okay. Money. I do like money.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Hat, mail. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to sell. Oh, hello. A patina of filth and dead barnacles reaches almost to the ceiling. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get a ton of cash when we go sell all this stuff. The glass is completely opaque with grime and salt. This is a way up, so let's finish looking around the ground floor. The wood of these barrels and crates... The wood of these barrels and crates is swollen and warped as if by water. The burlap sacks have all but rotted away. Oh. Oh, fuck. They didn't like us stealing their stuff. Oh, fuck.
Hey.
Let's bring out Flames of Devotion. My only weakness, money. Ooh, you're looking a little hurt there, Durance. next attacks, I see. So it doesn't last that long. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know how long it lasted. So it's a bit more like a smite then. Attack. Help. They're hurting us, but they're also just kind of spitting... just spitting water at us. If anything, it'd almost be pleasant.
Yes?
Well, so that was a thing.
Certainly.
Don't take their money, I guess. Oh, son of a bitch. What? I went too... Okay. This is bad. There's a lot of bad stuff in this house.
Hey.
I hate this place.
Yes.
Yeah, go do your Bernie thing there. Do a little bouncy bounce. What are these? Are these spirits?
How may I help?
Holy shit. Well. That's not good. Do a little bit of that. Little. Shades are very bad. They're very annoying. Yeah, Dare's doing fine. Better than Aloth and the rest of them. What is this? Yes. Yeah, do something. I'm sure I could be much more efficient about all this, but... Ooh, how... Ooh. Let's try that. Concentration time. How much you want to bet? No, yeah. Definitely can't. Let's mark some prey, though. How would you mark that one? Ooh. Did we do anything? Which show is that? Which show had that quote? It sounds vaguely familiar, but
How may I help?
oh, the Aloth he got crit. That's why. Well, shit. Very well. We're getting mobbed. Oh, I see. I have not seen that one, so I don't actually... Must just saw it on the internet somewhere.
I'm ready. Switch to staff and just bonk. It does sound like something he would say, wouldn't it? A little bit.
good shot.
The shusher. Just really waiting for the spirit to die. How about... I mean, it's in melee with you, so... Or a cat just chilling. Just have to let... Oh, okay.
Yes?
Finally!
I'm ready.
Oh fuck, it exploded. From the movie Home. Oof. I don't really get all of those. I don't really what I don't know. Last time I watched those kind of movies. And I saw that there was a thing for Darkest Dungeon 2 but I didn't have time at the time to check it out.
You're not getting...
So I am concentrating, so sorry with all the fucked up sentences. There we go, okay. Damn, what the hell? That was awful.
Certainly.
My God.
Yes?
Early access coming out 2021. But that's this year. Sometime this year. Well. That sucked.
I'll see what I can find.
I'm going to save, but put ruin. It's a new save. We might need to rest because that was awful. Enemy spotted. Shade. Lovely. And a Specter. And more shades. I hate it. I hate them. Yeah, let's get like a front line going. Slaying of Spirit. Oh, we're good against spirits.
Oh?
Cometh at me. This is probably a bad idea. Doing what we just did. Yeah, it's a bad idea.
I'm ready.
Well, we're in... No, damn, can't fireball. Okay. As much as I would love to throw a fireball out. Let's do a little magic, super magic missile action then. What's some interdiction instead? Also, that is true. The lighthouse is wood. If this followed, like, real logic like that, then it would be an awful idea to throw a fireball in here. Luckily, it is not, that... It's not that. Luckily. Ooh. Well, Aloth, we're in a bit of a pickle. Actually, how about we do this? And just drink your stuff. Oh, Durance actually killed. What the fuck is going on over here? Oh, we're not in slow mode anymore, that's why. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Knock down Ipamok. Okay, that's fine. Don't kill Aloth, please. Fuck, is he dead? Are we gonna have to deal with that? Like, do we have to reload? I bet we do. I don't think there's a way to get back, is there? No, I don't think there is. So we're gonna have to reload the save. Yep. Okay. He just died as well. Whatever. Let's rest then. Because there's no way to actually revive, so if they die, you have to do it again. For fuck's sake. Can we rest outside, or do we have to go all the way to a place to rest? Nope. Okay. Can we rest at the... over here? Maybe? I don't know. I think we can. Let's go do that. Let's rest and then go back. Because I'm... oh, God damn it. Making quite a name for yourself with the Dome and LSP that isn't the impression you should be making. Great. I just want to rest, okay?
Yes?
Just...
Hey.
Okay. You know what? Go just kill them. The music isn't even on right now. It's not even kicked in yet.
Ready.
Yeah, it's not even combat music. It's just a silent fight. Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's... now we can expect to just get randomly ambushed in the city, I guess.
Certainly.
Well, we dealt with them anyway. But let's try to rest so we can go back into the lighthouse. Barbarians. Yeah, barbarian would make things a little easier too, wouldn't it?
Silence surround.
Let's just do that.
Me. Certainly.
Well met, friend.
Room. Dexterity, perception. How about constitution and athletics? Have a nice little rest. There we go. And let's just leave. Oh yeah, this is the place where the dad is, because the kid got killed and thrown in the harbor. Now the dad's drinking away in the brothel.
Certainly.
Valiant sailor. What did I say, sailor or soldier? I don't know. Is it down here? Over here. I'm trying to be careful we don't walk into any more thugs before we want to. I guess it's experience, though. It's good experience. Nia. She's the one that told us to go in here, I think. I had to mute the sneeze. Let's go. Let's try to make sure no one dies as well this time. Ideally.
Laying low.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Is there anything fun in here? Nope. It's just the... Okay. Maybe let's try to do this a little smarter. Yeah.
Hey. What?
Yes?
I'm here.
I mean, I don't think having a
Yes?
front line of any kind actually matters. Because... Oh wow, that actually worked. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's go at it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Good old bounding missiles. No.
Yes?
Yes. No. Yes. Christ. That was loud. Have a little fire. If we can reach. I don't know if we can reach in there. Oh yeah, you can. You can actually reach. Well, this is going a good bit better. Being said, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. That explosive death does kind of hurt. I go back for Sagani of all people.
Yes?
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, well. Scroll. Oh, here's a scroll revival. Okay. This is where it was. I'll give that to the priest then. And to put it on his heart bar. It's an AoE revive. So if you die, please die in a circle. So I can get all of you. The compounds and fluid in these bottles have separated into distinct layers. Yellow fading maps of the bay around Andra's gift show routes through the locks between the dikes that hold the ocean back. This looks like suspicious. Carved into the post is the name Memoirs and a series of notches labeled numbers. The lowest notch reads 4 and the highest reads 17. I think we're still good. Yeah, I think so. The selected correspondence of Giftbringer Eden. Evacuation notice. The notice is stiff with age and salt. Adiran reinforcements advancing. Immediate evacuation of Andra's gift by order of Duke Hadrat. And a lighthouse tire key. Tower. Yeah, I think it's a tire. Tower. We have a lot of cash. But we've came out of that fight a little bit better than the one below. Because, of course, the one below, we already were damaged from the fight in the warehouse. Lilith. That's a pretty name. Deal with the Sungula. I don't know. Shrieking sobs pierce your ears and rattle the musty rafters of the lighthouse. They emanate from the spectral figure of a woman hovering in the middle of the room. Each heave of her shoulder unleashes another hair-raising wail. Can we get any closer? As you approach, the spirit's cries take on a threatening edge. Swirling mist around its leg ripples with movement. The black pit of its eyes level momentarily with yours. You have to get closer just to get the perception. Her screaming goes louder and louder. Its sunken face distorts, twisting into a long, gaping mouth filled with jagged teeth. If anything would be able to quell the spirit's rage, it would appear not to be you. Observe her. You're close enough to notice that the spirit's head is tilted back, even as it looses its blood-curdling howls. The faint movement of its head suggests that it's looking towards the windows and scanning the horizon. The ghost's hands are stained with something dark. At first you think it's blood, but it's as black as ink. Do we win? Deal with her. Maybe I'll find something nearby that can help. And here. Logbook. Logbook expels a thick plume of dust. 6 Phonauten, 2672, foggy, portful, 158 days since sighting the Red Dream. Heavy rain, 2 fishing boats lost at sea, 164 days. Dark clouds, Darren ships on horizon, 173 days since sighting the Red Dream. Let's not loot yet, just so we don't piss her off. Oh. That wasn't it? I guess not. Oh, well, might as well take everything.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Don't like that. Oh. The Jack of Wide Waters. That's a creepy noise. I hate it. It's light armor. Kakuma was a famed Amawa swashbuckler, and the original wearer of this garment. She sailed from her homeland of Rautai to the infamous Deadfire Archipelago. There she escorted merchant and passenger ships through pirate-infested waters. One of her most frequent clients were the Nasataki dwarves, who ventured to the continents to the north on both personal and tribal sojourns. Her fair dealings, bravery in combat, and skill at sea made Kakuma a loved and respected figure in the archipelago and among the Nasataki. We're wearing medium armor. He's got his own special armor. She has her own. I guess it will give survival, which I guess is good for her. It's better for quicker shots, so wear this ridiculous blue thing. It looks like a winter jacket, all puffy. Let's just, in case we get too close to her by accident. Lilith's shawl. Oh. Fuck that up. I thought we had to get a little closer. No, maybe we have to... Maybe we have to leave and go talk to that woman out front. I will grab the shawl, though. Friendly aura. +1 stealth and +3 perception. Ooh. Cloak feels so light that it's easy to forget you're wearing it. The unmistakable scent of the sea breeze, cool and salty, wafts from the fabric. Though moth-eaten and ragged around the edges, it keeps the chill at bay. Its faded colors seem to blend in with its surroundings. You found this in the lighthouse of Andra's gift. The tower had been uninhabited for a century and a half. Its last occupant, the lighthouse keeper, supposedly died there when the Adirans invaded. It was rumored that her spirit haunted the tower still, watching for ships on the horizon. How do we give her... I mean, it helps with accuracy. So, I mean, it's probably pretty good for her. And actually giving her general bonuses is probably pretty good. We can keep the Eothian priest thing for a bit. Just for now.
Certainly.
Maybe we should leave.
To whispers and shadows.
Actually, let's do a quick... I didn't actually look in scouting mode, so... I think we might have to go back out. She doesn't care that we're right next to her, though, apparently, so... Let's maybe... go back outside. Because there was that woman. The Nia, or something. Maybe she knows something. Or we're just going to have to attack her. Which we could if we have to, but I feel like there's probably a better way. You.
Greetings.
Have you heard of the Red Dream? Who hasn't? That ship's been running raids for decades now. Used to stop in New Hilmar, laden with spoils from Rautai traders. These days, I hear she spends most of her time prowling the Deadfire Archipelago. Points to a ship anchored in the distance. That's her. When she's at port, her captain, an elf named Merwith, takes her short leave over the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Believe it or not, she likes her creature comforts. That's what I'm talking about. When a pirate won't even set foot in the tavern on this side of town, it's high time for a new establishment. Okay, so we have to go talk to this captain. Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Not that one. Let's go up over here. So I'm gonna come at it from Copper Lane because I am also going to go sell. Going to go buy and sell in Copper Lane, which of course is the kind of market district. So we have a lot of stuff to sell. Heritage Hill claimed another curious soul, apparently. Actually, maybe we should go do Palagina's little quest. It probably won't take long. Just gotta go chat to the Republic Embassy. Embassy. That's the word. Raw willpower. Where are we at?
So those feathers, that's a blessing of Helia?
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his hens.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go there first.
Okay. I love it. I love the little banter things they do. You know, right? Ooh. She's, not the friendliest. Laura. I think you can sell to any
Hello.
vendor. Don't think it matters too much. Just sell that. Okay, buy item type. With and dagger, fine, great, so we can sell that. We can sell the pistol, we already have one. Range, spear. Fine, dipping. I'll sell the brigandine, to be honest. Ooh, 240. Yep, I will sell a bunch of this random armor we have, actually. I want cash money. I love the frog helm. Every time I look at it, I just love it. Shattered Animot armor. We're going to keep a hold of that. Now for price, sell value. I'll sell an opal, just because. Sell a few of those, why not? Got a lot of them. You, playing, Darkest Dungeon, I'm guessing? You know, we can sell that. She already has one. Oh, damn, the Collector. He's pretty interesting, actually. I don't know if you saw it. We ran into him briefly, Monday. Interesting fella. Very, very creepy. Black Song. Is anyone here?
Well met, friend.
He sells vegetables. Venturing supplies. No.
Hello.
Maybe it's because we found him and fought him on the easy difficulty, but we managed to win. But I imagine maybe if it's on a more... Ooh. The Dunred Demon. Maybe on a harder difficulty, he might be more nasty. I like his mechanic, though. He's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
I'm here.
Oh?
Okay, we have a lot of cash. What is building? Anything building? Manual resolve? I'm just going to let it auto-resolve. Whatever. Main keep was destroyed, but... Oh. Oh, it destroyed. Oh. Okay, so note to self. Actually do that next time, because that hurts. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's definitely as well can be a problem if you're trying to look for the boss and you run into his dumbass. A roadblock on the way. There's not even a warning either. He just shows up, doesn't he? Because at least the fanatic, you're warned of it. Okay, first steps into Brackenbury. Oh, damn, right in front of the boss room. That is bad luck. The Collector was camping, apparently. God damn. Just rude, really.
But if your dukes ordered you to return home...
The safety of the Republics is being decided here. If I do what needs to be done, there'll be time enough to beg forgiveness when the dust settles.
You must do what you feel is best. I understand.
Oh yeah, I meant to do her little quest. It's fine. It's an interesting show, that's all I can really say. Tell me one more thing. Promise Gatterman, let's not talk about this here. House of Dominel, they hate us. Raymont Manor, can we get in here? Knock knock, open up. Support offensibility, zealous auras, exhortations. Hello? Who are you people? Where am I? Be softly on the Lord's daughter, she's sensitive. I don't even know what I'm doing. Sprigs of dried lavender and rosemary infuse the kitchen with a fresh aroma. And the skins are so bright and red, it looks as if someone has taken the time to polish each fruit individually. Huh. Lionette Raymont. And father never reads me, he's always busy with his own books. The labels, all perfectly angled outward, boast an array of fine vintages. However, they're all covered in dust. Ooh. The ledger lists quantity of wheat, copper, and weirwool. A deep crease along the spine suggests that the book never closes.
Welcome.
Lord Raymont, Holds a shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has a sallow complexion and restless air of a man who devotes all of his days and most of his nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Hey, how would you tell me about yourself? I'm lord of the South, and not prone to idle chatter. You have no business here. I suggest you be off. You know what? That's very fair. Ooh, there's an upstairs. Ooh. The old serving woman regards you with bleary eyes. Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted on the upper floor. Yeah, I'll go back down. I'm not going to be mean and backhand an old lady. Which apparently I could if I felt like it. We're not that kind of character. But it's funny to see that you can be that kind of character if you're interested. If you ever play this game. You can just be a total asshole. Oh damn, you had to run. Sometimes retreat is the best option. I like the Audra. They've made like a seawall out of Audra. Let's go to the charred barrel. Darkest. Oh damn. Damn. That is very bold. This guy Thirstwind's talking about heartless bitch. The young elf is dressed in gaudy robes that he seems to be ready to cast off. He picks out a heavily brocaded sleeve and continuing just the cold gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. She sends you to run me out of town. You can tell I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. That's what we're here about. Then save yourself the trouble. He puffs up his chest but glances at the exit. Benevolent. I'm not after you, but maybe I can help. Pulls at a shining button. That's a relief, but I don't see how. Cyril's a courtesan over at the Salty Mass in Andra's Gift. We've been working together for over a year now. Find a noble with more money than sense, fill him up with liquor, and send him her way. They have a good time, and Cyril takes her fee, and a little extra. Rubs his fingers together. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us, and these lords and ladies never notice anything missing. Go on. Anyway, we all split the bounty, till a week ago. He squeezes his lips into a tight frown. She takes a necklace off some noble. It's an Engwithan medallion. Damn, they're priceless. That relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't even part with it for any sum I could afford. He tugs at a cold gold chain around his neck. And even if I want to, I can't go home without it. I can... tell me a little bit of a situation. What makes this medallion so important to you? I grew up in Air Glanfath with the Shattering Spear clan. We Glanfathans have protected Engwithan ruins for thousands of years. It's the one duty the gods ask of us in exchange for the freedom to live as we please. He fidgets with an emerald ring on his pinky. But treasure hunters loot the ruins in our territory, and we left the wilds we dwelled in for generations. Most of my clanmates scattered to towns around the Deerwood, and probably live on crusts of bread. He looks at his embroidered robes with disgust. Restoring this medallion to the ruins would earn us the gods' forgiveness. The Shattering Spear could go home. You have done well for yourself. He clenches his heavily adorned hands. It was this or scrape by in the gutters like the rest of my clan. I'd give it all for that medallion. I offered to, but it's worth more than anything I've got, and Cyril knows it. Tell me about Cyril. Courtesan wasn't born to much, but she's done what she has in order to escape that. She's a good friend, folds his arm. Without her, I'd probably be living hand to mouth like the rest of the Shattering Spear. But this isn't about her or me. It's about the 40 people in my clan, and the way of life we've held to for generations. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, I guess. You'll find out the Salty Mast. The only way anyone sees her these days is by paying, so you have to go through Maya. What have you do? Don't hurt her. Okay, we can go... Nanton! Oh shit, it's Nanton. Oh, foot. Description props belong to a production of The Most Unfortunate Tale of Favia and Bernard. Beer. Each plate and utensil has been polished to a spotless shine. The thin stem goblets ring melodiously. The strike of a fingernail. It's fucking Naunton. Begging your pardon. Oh, it's you. It's good to see you well. We had a few rough days here, but then we found this place, and they're kind enough to hire us both. Things have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you've done. Ingrid. Yeah, we helped them out.
Hail, traveler.
Abelhart Scarian, that's a name. The man's dressed in neat but functional clothes. His sun-wrinkled skin and limber musculature reflect a life spent in the wilderness. Who are you? Was a cartographer for the Duke for decades. Crossed the White March half a dozen times and mapped most of the ruins of Thine Bog. He grins, flashing gold tooth. A good career, but one suited to younger men. When I came back to Defiance Bay for good, Cleaver and a few other friends in the Knights helped me get the rights to refurbish this place. There's strong ale, quality entertainment, and a fresh sea breeze. What more could a man want? Yep. It's your place. It's my retirement, he thumps the bar. Used to be a warehouse back when Brackenbury saw more ship traffic, but it fell out of use when the area became mostly residential. I inherited it from some great uncle who'd never had any luck pawning it off on my cousins. Now it's the most popular spot in Brackenbury. The nobles come to unwind, and kith from other districts come to mingle. We get a few rough types too, but they behave in here. Besides, their coin's good as anyone else's. What do you have for sale? Dragon meat. You should buy dragon meat. Buy some random cocoa, sure. Just to put it in the bag for later. Cooking. But we can get a room here if we want. Which we might need to. Oven smells of roast game, hen, and baking bread. It's a basement. What's in the basement? Probably a wine cellar. No, it's bandits. Apparently. Hello? Okay. Flasks of the infamous soul burn of the Deadfire Archipelago are nestled next to crystal clear Nasataki and Glamfellan spirits. Ale. The proprietor has collected a respectable variety of bottles from around the world, from tart Adiri reds to sweet summer wines of Rautai.
Yes?
Think I can get away with... Let's just look what's in this chest. There's no harm in looking. Drugs.
Oh?
We're going to steal that and sell it. Pale yellow and deep amber whiskeys from the Deerwood and the Living Lands rest side by side. I love taverns. They're one of my favorite places in fantasy. They're just so fun. They're so cool. I don't know, I just really love it. Victor Hana Warakos. The guy we're looking for must be upstairs then. There's a pirate. Mort du Geste. This ashtray is painted with colorful waves and whorls in the style of Rautai. This map of the Deerwood in Erglanthoth appears to predate the discovery of some of the ruins in the east. It's signed by the cartographer A. Scarian. Oh yeah, that's right. The pirate ship. Got chat with her. Merowith watches you with through coal-rimmed eyes. She puts her hand on the hilt of her blade, jangling the jewels that hang from her wrist. We don't know each other, stranger. Best we keep it that way. Let's just go right into it. Except the old lighthouse and Andre's gift was looking for your ship. Honest, too. I didn't peg you for a liar. At least not from what I've heard. She looks you over, narrowing her eyes. That don't mean I believe you. She leans in. You better explain what gave you such an interesting notion. The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. No. She turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now. And when she learned I'd put food on her table with stolen coin, she told me that if she never saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. Darkened eyes filled with rage. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. She ignored the deer and advanced to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. Turns her eyes away. She was always so stubborn. I forget sometimes where I get it, or got it. I'll go. Perhaps we'll give both of us some peace. So... Mater? Maybe? This map charts routes through the White March. Makes them on a water jug fashioned from white clay. Money. A lot of money.
I'll see what I can find.
Need all that cash we can get. Hell yeah. You know what? Actually, what time is it? Day 2, hour 19, so it's getting a bit late. Let's rest. Why not?
Good day, stranger.
Intellect and will. Perception and stealth. Let's get criminal's getaway. Why not? I don't know if that picked up or not. My drink. Because it can. Okay. So we have to go back to the lighthouse now. We can sneak up there if we want. There's an open window. I'm just going to leave it alone for now. Timothy Whitewater. Rocco Francis Whitebrows. Those are some interesting names. Yum. Cheese. There isn't so much as a spot on these oranges. I remember this area. So this is the Hydra House, which is actually... Let's go in here. This is where we're going to go for that affidavit thing. So if we can knock that out, we can go back to first fires and wrap that up. The marble at the base has been worn smooth by the passage of hundreds of feet. Dunrid. Dunrid Row, ain't it? A link, yes, I'm certain of it.
Welcome.
The old man is surrounded by books and scrolls. His wiry hair stands nearly on end, and his ears prick up as you approach. You carry whispers. Cade Nua, Gilded Veil, old voices indeed. You're a cipher like me, I'm guessing. He grins, revealing a row of dagger-pointed teeth. You guess what you must surely know. My own modest abilities suggest that yours are most formidable. Would be quite useful here, of all places. A pity, then, that my duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. Brings you to Dunwood Row. Is this affidavit real? It's signed by you. He holds the page but seems to stare through the words, as if at something woven in the fabric of the paper. He bares his pointed teeth. I remember Penhelm, a breeding peacock of a man, his mouth dry and hands moist when I told him he was the sole descendant of an Adirian general, one who'd fought against Hadrat's rebellion. A forgery, and not the first I've seen, but I've no time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander, Cleaver, and show him the seal. Points to the wax stamped by his forged signature. If he compares it with another, he should be able to spot the difference. Aloth's gaze flickers to you. Doom a man for the soul the gods gave him seems rather unfair. We're just doing what we're told. Looks like you could use some help. Not at liberty to discuss my work, unfortunately. Dunwood Row ears only. A civilian would need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. What are you so busy with? Gestures at the papers before him, Hollowborn, growing unrest, and the ever-present political intrigues. With so many missing souls, missing persons are the least of our concern these days. Tell me about your skills. Why not? I check for soul connections, looking for lost things, missing things, or troublesome things, particularly where people of power and influence are concerned. I'm a cipher. In Air Glanfath, we were once known as Bishalgwyn, Mind Hunters. Nice title, yes, but it wasn't until the Animators began working with my kind 40 years ago that we truly understood our power. Now we make some of the best detectives in the world. Tracing souls, we can look at a person and see where they've been, or look at a weapon and see who has touched it. useful for solving crimes, as you can imagine. See, that's one of the things I really thought was interesting about ciphers and animates and stuff. That's really what part of what intrigued me about soul magic. This map shows the environment surrounding Defiance Bay, flags. Okay, wait, I saw that. Scrolls are wedged tightly in the shelves. Each has a name scrawled out along the outside. Just the idea that they can see the past, present, future of people and things. I don't know, is really cool. So some of the adventures are older than Defiance Bay. I just thought it was neat. It's one of the things that I really loved about the idea of soul magic. Group of notes speculate about the identity and location of a secret sect in Defiance Bay. Either these notes are written in code, or the author's handwriting is atrocious. Could be a bit of both. Gendered agents. There's no Lady Web in here. Fixed to the wall are leads in a case involving, apparently, a caravan that disappeared en route to New Hyomar. Okay. Oh, there's an upstairs. Never mind. That's probably where Web is. Can we talk to her yet? I don't know. Maybe. We're getting good XP for exploring, though, which I quite like.
Oh?
Anything good in here? I'm not going to steal yet. The notes are scribbled in a cryptic shorthand. Honestly, yeah, same. I've been known to have awful handwriting. It looks like a mix between cursive and runes, because there's a lot of curves and random blocky letters. It's a weird mix. It's not like chicken scratch, it's just a very strange way of writing. Also, they're not in a straight line, so that's another thing too. They're like wavy letters all over the place. Pictures of all manner of folk are pinned to this board alongside notes scribbled in an indecipherable shorthand. That is fair. That is also true, depending on who needs to read it. Because, you know, if you're just writing for yourself, like, if you were to look at my D&D notes, the notebook I have, it's a mess. And it's got things in the margins and arrows and things crossed out. But if I'm writing a proper letter, then it's impeccable. And my problem isn't even chicken scratch. It's just I write very tight and messily. I sometimes stack sentences on top of each other in the same line on a piece of paper sometimes because I want to make sure I have all the room I can, which definitely doesn't help. Yeah. But I mean, it's good that at least, you know, able to write neatly. Also, I think this is where Web is. We can't talk to her yet. Yeah, like, anyone trying to read my D&D notes, it's impossible. It's only I can read it. It's kind of funny. I also only do... I've made it so that way it's my character... Oh, fuck. My character in that campaign that I play also carries a notebook around and just is constantly writing at all times everything he sees. So I've made it canon that when I scribble in my notebook, it's him. So I intentionally make it first person and a bit messier than it normally is, just for the commitment. Also, we are fighting Penhelm because we've found out that his thing is a fake. And he's a little bitch boy. Penhelm's face is white. Just talked to that little cipher, did you? One of my novitiates told me he'd seen someone in the records room. A slow step toward you, extended his hand. Give me the affidavit. I've done nothing to you. His other hand comes to rest to his sword. Oh god, cursive. That's kind of funny. But yeah, cursive is a bit hard to read sometimes. What do these... what does this mean to you? Could be honest. I kind of like clever. Cheer up. You always thought you were someone special. Soon everyone will know who you are. I just had to say it. It's funny. I won't let you ruin me over this. Very well. Square up. dumb bitch.
Oh?
Patagina is unfortunately quite far back. Is it fireball time? It's fireball time. Fuck yeah. Boom. I hope he didn't hit anyone important. No. Palagina, though, is now behind everybody. And then we can shift-click to then do that. I love it. It's fun to just be a bit cheeky. Really embodied my main character there for a second. Just brought Vok to life.
Join arms!
Because he has a mouth on him. Yes, we're being mobbed a little bit. So how about you bring the pain? Bong. Ooh. We're killing him. There we go. Penhelm almost died. But he's not dead yet. Fortunately. They're all injured. Yep, just keep going for it, really. Everyone mob. Oh, they're knocked down, I see. Oh, because of the pillar of light thing, it knocked them through. I see, I see. Let's have a little restoration, shall we? Bonk. Bum ba da dum bum. Anything fancy? Nah. Wide variety of character personality types can play. All of them are fluent in sarcasm. I just like it, because me myself, I like being a bit of a smartass. It's just fun, especially in a game where, you know, I can piss people off and I don't have to worry about the consequences personally. And of course, because the character I play, he can handle himself. He has complete mastery of fire. I think he can handle, like, a pissed off knight. This marble was cool and perfectly smooth. Droplets of crystal clear water bead the statues. It's just fun. It's just fun. Sanitarium. Nadine.
Welcome.
A woman stands in the shade of the garden, muttering to herself. She's fixated on the page of a large and well-worn tome, seemingly oblivious to the blooming flowers and the cool, fragrant breeze. She only looks up when your shadow crosses her page. Do you mind? I'm rather busy. What are you so busy with? She snaps her book shut. I'm studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at birth, and out of them at death, but we several have questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. Souls power bodies and give their tissues life, but only when they're firmly attached. Its separation leads to a whole spate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. But if we understood how to reattach souls, we could end Waidwin's legacy, maybe even conquer death. Interesting. So the Hollowborn, their souls are a bit they're a bit loose. They rattle around too much. That's the theory anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have all the research I need to put into practice. What do you need? There's a manuscript called The Theorems of Pandagram. It contains research from Pandagram's experiments on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries rumored to have a copy in the Elder Archives. I have heard of this book, back in Salona, I think, but never seen it. Many animancers speak of it with awe. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge. And since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, She tends to restrict the kinds of information that would be useful to me. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Look at me spilling my troubles. It's kind of you to listen, but I really should get back to my work. Anything else? You know, it's funny, we actually have the book with us. You'll never believe what I found. You, Lady of Lament, you really found it. She cradles the musty tome like a newborn. I can't believe it. It really exists. Thank you so much. This will be invaluable. She almost turns to the book, but at last moment she remembers herself and gives you a bag of coin. Ooh. I was glad to help. Anything else? Mimic smartass IRL. Choose the character type. Belligerently argue with authority. Ah. All due respect. Honestly, kinda same. That's actually scarily similar to myself. I especially love being belligerent and smartass, but make it like super eloquent and diplomatic. My favorite thing is to insult people I hate, but not have them realize they're being insulted. She's a smart one. There. Yes. She, they. Maybe. They, maybe. I don't remember. Anything else? Buying relics from Immortal. I don't know what you're talking about. I work with theories, not rocks and potsherds. Yeah, I did that quest. Heard the new one came up with. Oh, damn. Nons. Okay, Nons the one. Which new one are you talking about? If you can share it. If not, I'll just imagine. These charming windows are reinforced with iron bars and a double thickness of glass. Ugh. I don't like sanitariums. Ark of the Gath. So I feel like if we walk in here, we're going to die instantly. So I'm going to save before we do, of course.
Slowly.
Because House Dominel hates us with a passion. Dominel Doorman.
Greetings.
I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Dominel? Tell me about them. Old and respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Dominel's business activities. Oh. So he'll... Okay. It's like, who are you? Get the fuck out of here. Fair. Very fair. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it would be a lot more difficult. Let's go back to Anger's Gift. We have things to do there. More or less. So we have, let's go to the Salty Mask, talk to the girl to get the pendant, and then we have to go to the lighthouse. But then after the lighthouse, we gotta come back to Brackenbury at some point. Before we do that, we're doing First Fire. To do the 2 quests there. Salty Masked. It's a great name for a brothel, though. A dockside house of pleasure. I love that. God. That is actually the best.
How do you do?
That's a vicious mockery if I ever heard one. Someone here named Sorrel. Must be new in town, dearie. She's the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her, just ask. She's 1,000 for one night. Worth every pander, so they tell me. Fancy go with her? Give you a special rate of 500, thank you for your help with my little problem. Yep, sure. You'll find her quarters upstairs. Don't mind the burly fellows at the door. Just make sure everyone has a good time. A good thing we did that quest. We got a discount, but still. Damn. Oh, isn't this also where that gentleman's club is? We got given a ring for... Oh, what the fuck is...
Gods keep you.
Whoever made raise the hem of her skirt to show you a well-muscled leg. Never experienced anything like this before. Trust me. Well, I could climb a tall thing like you all night. Oh my. Stanley, there's no spare change between these cushions. This place is, okay. Your done draw seems to have ended abruptly with scattered cards and black sun pipes.
Good day, stranger.
This is a lot of ladies.
Hail, traveler.
Oh, and a man. Hello. Bec Ordeaux. Nice ring. You may enter. Was this the gentleman's club? Jackson. The plaque beneath the display case reads, the legendary Gilt Blade of Lorne, capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow. Broken in the Battle of Tower Watch. What's this? A book. Club of Refined and Prestige Gentleman Guest Book. Denise Gothing Bar Guest. Okay. So is this another very special backer list? Bar guest. Yeah. Man looks down and knows you. So you remember, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Sure. Spectacular Spetum. Sort of Dionysus. Shufundaku's Evil Black Arquebus. No, actually. Oh, we don't have Kana. We might get that, though. And that Gilt Blade of Lorne. Oh. That's a pretty good greatsword, right? It's... well, actually, it's the exact same. It's just named. Fist of Doom. Lyssandra's Blade. Okay. I mean, these are nice and all. Neck of Don Paco's Codpiece of Vigor. Okay. You know, that's great and all. Seems like some of that stuff's a rip-off, some of it's just weird. We'll have to remember this is here, though. Is it skipping again? Son of a bitch. Why are you doing this? It's slightly dying. Why? These are just patrons. Where am I looking? Oh, Cyril. That's what I'm looking for.
What?
Up close, these look more comfortable than one might expect. Little outfits? Ah. There's some good stuff in there. You know, before we leave, just for Kana, I'm going to grab that arquebus, I think. Crooked bee bow. An exceptional bow. Ooh, Morning Star. They have a fancy mace out of more curiosity. Yeah, Hanover's Fist of Durm. I do like Whispers of Yenwood, though. It's actually a really good one. I'm gonna grab the gun. Where'd it go? Evil Black Arquebus. It's a tad pricey. You know what I can do? I can sell some of the new stuff we got. I'm sure we have more stuff to sell. Yeah. Got a bunch of breastplates that I don't want. Sell the dumb looking helms because I don't want them. do hope the stream is still alive. It's kicking on and off for some reason, and I hate it. I'm just gonna sell 2. Alright. Cool. Yeah, it's... We're losing some frames now and again. I don't know why. I'll just have to deal with it, I guess, but... Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Maybe it's just a bad day for Twitch. Should I have a specific one for this? Crime time, ruins, baby. No. Hello, Sorrel.
Good day to you.
Powder almost hides the circles under her eyes, and rouge dusts her 2 prominent cheekbones. Despite it all, Sorrel is beautiful. She favors you with a smile she must have practiced and perfected. Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. It is rather warm in here. No, we have stuff to do. I need to discuss with you. Runs a smooth finger along your neck and under your chin. Just tell me what you like. It's extra if you want to bring someone else in, though. But you see, I have 5 friends with me. No. Your friend Thirstman sent me. He's that medallion. So do I. I offered him his half of the money and refused it. I'm sure he told you all about his broken clan. Did he also tell you that I got him where he is today? We don't have the resolve or might for it, unfortunately. Really, I'm sorry for him, but I'll bet you anything he lives better now than he did in Air Glanfath. Worked a long time for a way out, not giving it up just because suddenly got nostalgic. How much will it cost to buy it? It's worth 6,000. I'm gonna use my special intellect. And Gwithin relics are worth a lot less secondhand. You won't get more than 4,000 for this. We just sold... We can't... Even for 4,000, it's a lot. We don't have quite that much money, though. Oh, what? Oh. Oops. I was just clicking stuff we accidentally... Well, we were just shy. Well, I guess we... How about we sell a couple more things? I did just also happen to buy a gun, but, you know, it's whatever. Don't really need those. I'll sell one of you. I want to make sure I have a bit of cash after all this. Primal water. Anything else interesting? Random lockets, artifacts? No. Hat. Good. Oh, it's tricorn. Ooh. We could maybe do something with that, actually. You know, I'm not going to use any of these, to be honest. I don't actually need or want any of those, except just a couple things like that. Yeah. Cool.
Oh?
Can we maybe... Now, chapter.
Gods keep you.
Yeah, fine. You could be in a cottage in Brackenbury tomorrow. Since you hope for the medallion in your hand. I'm not going to tell you your business, but if you do give that to Thirstwind, it would mean a lot to me too. I hope you find everything he's looking for back home. She pulls a moonstone ring off her finger. Please, take this. It's always given me an edge with people around here, but I'm done with that part of my life. We just spent a ton of money to be a good guy. Cyril's ring gives us extra resolve. So our resolve now is 14. Okay. Because this gives us intellect. That gives us dex. This gives us constitution, might. And I want a little ring. Not going to help her. Sure, give it to her in case she's ever in melee. Yep, spent a bunch of money to be the good guy. That's how it goes, I guess. No. Nothing good in there. Okay, away we go. My shit freeze again? What is going on? Alright, whatever. Maya.
Good day, stranger.
Maya. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So that's that. Let's head down to the lighthouse now. Lighthouse. That is one thing I did like about Solasta, is you could just fast travel
Good day
across
to you.
the same map. I mean, he has fancy stuff which we can't afford, but I just want to look. I don't think there's much else we want. I mean, maybe the cipher thing, eventually. Lighthouse, over here. Nia.
Good day, stranger.
You'll never guess what happened, she points to the lighthouse. It's keeping an eye out for you. And who strolls down the dock but Meredith herself? She'd have seen the stare she got. She walks right into the lighthouse, never a word to anyone. And just when I'm sure she's met some awful fate in there, she strolls right out, still saying nothing to nobody. Now I'm hearing all sorts of rumors about Meredith and the last lighthouse keeper. I don't know what to believe, but everyone else around here is convinced that the place is safe again. I've even got a construction crew ready to work. Okay, cool. 1,000 copper. Okay, so we got 1,000. That's pretty good. Takes a deep breath, big contented smile on her face. And I know I've got you to thank. Here, this is for you. Come back when the renovations are done. I've got big plans for this place. I wonder if we actually can come back eventually. Taxes lost, collected. We lost a little bit, but that's not bad. Still not done building? 15, okay. Then we have to mail the main hall again. Are we done? I think we're done in Andra's gift for now, aren't we? Pretty much. Now we have to go back to First Fire, then the Copper Lane for that guy. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's hope we don't get ambushed again. Or maybe we want to get ambushed again. Then we get more free money by selling off their stuff. Okay. So... First Fire, Copper Lane, Brackenburg. First, in here. This is the one for her. For Palagina. To the embassy. Talk to...
Ambassador Agosti, I would speak with you on a matter of some urgency and great importance.
Sang as though remembering some heavy burden, Vincent crossed his arms before replying, Palagina, this is the same matter we previously discussed. I doubt I will be convinced any more easily. Diplomatic, hear her out, I guess? He appears mildly annoyed, turns his attention back to her.
Ambassador, I implore you to take a step back and look at this again.
Holds up his hand and cuts her off in a strident tone. Enough. We're not going over Defiance Bay's animancers again. The Duke's Belle's desires have not changed since the last time we spoke. If you haven't heard, word of your insubordination has already found the ears of the Duchessa of Biejep? I don't know. And the Duke of Salona. There are murmurs that you cannot be trusted to fulfill your duties. Must this talk reach the shores of Sperento? Palagina's aggressive demeanor drains to a state of shock and worry, but she remains silent. Let's just keep being diplomatic, I guess. If it makes any difference, Ambassador, I'm going to look into the matters that Palagina has spoken of. It doesn't, but it'd be fortuitous if your investigation took you to Twin Elms, because that's where Palagina needs to go.
What is it the Duke's need of me, Ambassador?
The Deerwood's instability has created an opportunity for us to take over their trade with Air Glanfath. We'll need to meet with the Glanfathans soon to secure upcoming trade arrangements. The roads to Twin Elms can be dangerous, of course, but that's why you'll be our representative there.
Echosi, Ambassador. But won't this provoke the Deerwoodins? Their country is falling apart, and we're already dividing up their trade alliances.
Provoke them into what? Going to war? Through no fault of the Republic's, the Deerwood's armies have been deprived of an entire generation of soldiers. Be foolish not to take advantage of this situation. If we don't, the Red Sarens will. Let's stay being benevolent. Ambassador had some cold compassion, considering what these people have been through.
More than that, Ambassador, there is a practical element to consider. We may profit in the short term from this arrangement, but what of the future? The Deerwood won't forget, and the Republics may pay the price for it.
We're not the Dukes, Palagina. It is the decision and our job to carry out the orders. It's not like they're asking you to assassinate someone. You know, yet. I'm sure they will. She raises an eyebrow and clenches her jaw, but remains silent. Palagina shakes his head. Go to Twin Elms. Speak to the Anamenfath. Impress upon her the instability of the Deerwood, and reassure her of the Valiant Republic's desire to open safe trade.
Of course, Ambassador.
He nods and smiles fraternally. He then looks to us. I know you planned on investigating this crisis together, but I hope you understand Palagina's responsibility. Winch obnoxiously. No, let's be honest again. We're still to investigate it, responsibilities or not. Probably making him angry. But the Dukes need to hear more about Palagina may rise wild adventures.
Of course not, Ambassador. I will attend to the Anamenfath as soon as I am able to travel to Twin Elms.
Good, now if you'll excuse me, etc., etc.
Could have gone better. Could have gone worse. I appreciate that you stood up for me, but it's hard to persuade the Ambassador to go against the Duke's orders.
We're going benevolent. I know you're right, Palagina. We may find a way for you to fulfill your obligations while looking into what's really going on around here. Don't worry.
Enough wisdom for both of us. Now, I just need to find out how to get to Twin Elms before the Ambassador loses his patience.
Still, I fear that making this deal with the Glanfathans will further weaken the Deerwood, make trouble for the Republics in the years to come. It's a long way. We'll have plenty of time to think it over. Verus.
Oh?
Yeah. Twin Elms is a very long time away. That's, like, the last chapter of the game. It's a long time away.
You work for the Dukes of the Valiant Republics, huh?
For as long as they will allow.
Must be nice always knowing who you're supposed to serve.
Well, there are 5 of them, but even so, knowing who is easier than knowing how.
We are going to go to the Crucible Knights. Wait. No, we don't. No. Unless a Rogue Knight. We have to go. No, we have to go to Osric. Okay. We don't actually need to go. We go to Copperlane now. Copperlane. Butter. Osric. Up there at Admeth's Den. deal with that, go back to Brackenbury, to the tavern, and then before we go in the actually, should we go to the sanitarium yet? We have a lot to do in the sanitarium, but I feel like shit's gonna kick off. We could, though. It's technically not the main story. Technically, the Temple of Wodaka is the main story. So, I think we can do it. It's either that or... yeah, into Wodaka. Either that or we can... no, okay, well, I think we should do the sanitarium. There's a few things to do there, isn't it? We have a thing for nuns. Yeah. I think we should. Find where... there he is. Osric. There you go. Waves for a moment of disbelief. He looks at you, then back at the breastplate. He reaches for it slowly, as if expecting to disappear before he can touch it. How'd you manage this? Heard about the affidavit. Unfortunately, Penhelm forced me to a fight. Shame it ended like that, but he's the lying weasel who started this. You did all I asked, and you're owed much. He draws a leather coin purse from his pocket and hands it to you. Stop by Sunnold's shop on the other side of the hall. She sells some of the best gear in the city, and I'll see that she opens her inventory to you. Okay. Sure. I don't actually think we've ever been back here. I don't think we even knew that this was a thing. Sunnold.
How do you do?
Yeah, just what you got for me? Exceptional stuff, okay. Bracers of all-consuming rage. The dandy hat of diseased yak? Gross. Snurf's folly. Resolve and Con. Bile stompers. Cloak of the Fox and Hunter. Summon noble oh, we can summon a beagle? God. Monocra Aret. Plus 12 will. Berserker's Belt. Okay, she does have some good stuff, actually. That being said, we're also going to start stealing if we can.
I shall make it so. Done.
Geological map. Map marks areas of geological activity in the Dirwood Nergonfath. Of note is a description of a cavern where molten rock flows within a deep chasm. That's what we need for... that was in here, okay. So.
It's done.
And just their art list. Yeah, that was for... Cinders of Faith. Searing Falls. It's a long journey, but I know where it is now. Okay. Well, that's us done in Copper Lane. Come on.
You must gather your party before...
That's right, I was sneaking still, and then halfway through I was close enough, I guess. Please stop sneaking. First fire, Brackenbury. Back to Brackenbury it is. Hell yeah. Criminal's Getaway, Cyril's Boon. Oh, we actually have from both. Oh, wait, no, that's okay. That's what that's from. Athletics, Con, Dexterity. Oh, damn, that's really good bonus, actually. We had an encounter with Cyril. Okay, let's go into here, into the tavern, and chat with the elf.
Welcome.
Did you do it? You have the medallion. Yes. His eyes are wide and round as the artifact is in his hands. You give my people a gift you couldn't possibly repay. I'll do the best I can, though. You have the bag point in your hand. It's everything I have. Take it, please. Normally I would be benevolent, but I'm going to take it. Be an honored guest and won the Shattering Spear. Farewell. I normally wouldn't take the money, but I did also shell out $4 grand, and he just gave us $2 grand, so I kind of need the money. Pretty badly. Alright, so that's that wrapped up. We're just marking off all the little quests, aren't we? Cyril. Here she is. Hello. Wow. Now, before we go in, I think this is a good time to take a little break. So I will be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. So go do whatever it is you need to do. And we'll be right back. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Let's pop her back in. About to go to the Sanitarium. I think we should. It's either that or... I was only robot for a brief time, though. It was a short sequel. But yeah, how y'all enjoying the stream so far? Both stream and game. Gun. Hopefully it's a good gun. We did spend a bunch of money on it. But yeah, I hope y'all having a good time. It's definitely a fun game, if sometimes a lot. Just hand her that. I don't suppose there's any other potions we can make, huh? Make some little potions. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good time. It's a very cool game as well. It's very interesting. There's a lot of lore to it as well, isn't it? Make a big potion for her. Mini potion for the pretty lady. I honestly am excited to play the sequel after we do this because I've never played it. I have it. I've never played it. I'm really hyped for that. And since we're doing this, we can be Vok in the archipelago. He'll carry over from the save file. Oh yeah, I'm glad that y'all are having a good time. I know I am as well. I'm keeping it up better than Tuesday. That was a very off day. Today's only mildly off.
Certainly.
I've just not been sleeping. Guard. Nope. Animancers, nobles. Let's steal some books. Most unfortunate. Well, I have to do a book reading stream at some point. Warden, an animator from the Republic's Bancello has requested a visit. Oh. A well-maintained statue of a middle-aged man presides over the room, looking down unblinking over the bustle of harried academics pestered by the hopeful desperate. A strong warmth emanates from it that you can sense from across the room. There's a human soul stored beneath the stonework. You feel its attention turned towards you. It has been some time since a watcher graced these halls. His voice echoes deeply, rumbling the war beneath you. I went for more of a wispy. I am envious of your natural insights, traveler. I can only imagine how it might have helped my work in life. Now what is it has brought you to my sanitarium? First of all, why are you a statue? In the statue, you mean? Well, I was old. It seemed wrong to me. A lifetime spent in pursuit of discovery, only to lose it all in death. Somewhere, someday I'd wake up in a new body none the wiser, and pursue a different course entirely. All that experience wasted. If we are ever to unearth the principles behind our existence, it will be in spite of our condition. Of that I am quite sure. To live on as part of something I helped build seemed to me a better legacy than what nature had in store. The transfer itself was quite simple, as our techniques go, and for that I am grateful. Playing with souls is far easier to accept when they are not your own. I do miss being able to take an active role in the scholarly efforts here. Now and again one of our animators will humor me and consult over some problem, but they are a jealous breed, and are too often afraid to collaborate. For considering it itself, I can tell you that it isn't for the easily bored. Okay. Animator named Modred. Modred, of course. You'll find him downstairs, in the first room on the right. Tell me about it. A history lesson is a rare pleasure. Most come in here only concerned with cheating death in one way or another. We're an old institution as Deerwood goes. This is our 94th year. As with many cities, the growth of Defiance Bay brought with it a host of problems. One of the worst was that those born with, shall we say, ill-favored souls came to populate its streets in droves. Thus, the Sanitarium. Breckenburg is a natural fit. It's growing, but there was also a lot of money here back then. This place owes its survival to the curiosities of the wealthy more than anything, I think. Our founding came at a time of great suspicion in animancy, much like today. So much progress has been lost to the mishaps of a few careless practitioners. But in time it was forgotten, as all things are. Since then we have been at the forefront of animancy's resurgence. We have played host to many gifted researchers, and pushed the boundaries of our knowledge in ways never thought possible. Some of the first safe transfers were done here. We have pioneered work in soul purification, lineage analysis, preservation. It's really quite a list, if you'll pardon my pride. Today well, I can't say it's exactly the same. There's been some push to shut us down. It comes from Jared's more excitable denizens, whose minds are more passionate than thoughtful, I'm afraid. People see this legacy. They see it involves something that they don't understand. So it's natural for them to suspect people whose understanding exceeds theirs. It looks to them like we're hiding something. We have a representative in the palace this very moment, defending the entire science of animancy at a hearing before the Duke. Lights keep flickering, fuck you. Absurd as it sounds, if it does not go well, it could be the end of animancy in Deerwood. I fear Avar might be swayed by all this unrest, irrational though it may be. We shall see. I regret choosing to do that kind of voice, because that was hard to keep up for so long. Table set with an assortment of leaflets and booklets with titles like Practical Benefits of Animancy and Soul Adjustment for the Well-Adjusted Soul. There's a guy here doing some stones and soul stuff to this man. The extended disassociation has permanent side effects. Okay. You admit, hey, look, another fella who just like us, actually, I think.
Oh?
Actually, not quite. He has different horns, I think. What's your soul maybe trying to tell you?
Certainly.
There's a lot of books in here. Again, I'm just taking them all. We have to go through them at some point. A little journal. Tattered journal. The small folio is torn in several places, and blood is soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. Can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Angwithan artifact. Oh wait. That's the wrong journal. This is Midwife's Memoirs. No, we'll save that and read it. Yeah, I thought it was a different journal. That's from the start of the game. Pain of roars in the forest glen, strangely soothing effect. Did we look in here? Oh, here's Nans. These look like field sketches of Angwithan ruins and artifacts.
Good day to you.
An elderly woman peruses the shelves with a quickness and an energy that belie her age. I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. What do you do here? I'm an animancer. Used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was your age. But lately, I found research better suited to my current pace. She pats a creaking knee and laughs. Immortal sent me. Interest in these Scepter pieces. That chatty old fishwife's been blabbing about me, I see. She laughs and rolls her eyes. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Examines the Scepter, her eyes hooded by goldfish. Immortal told you true, I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. She steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hands. I'll take it off you for 500. Lore. Nonsense, you'd be repaired by someone with the proper skills. I've got the skills alright, and you know more than the average relic hunter, I see. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy. Expensive alchemy. I've got to soak the broken ends in Fiend's Blood compound to reconnect them. Never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments, just to the tune of 800. Some resolve. I'm giving you a rare opportunity to work with an ink with Scepter. Surely you can bring the price down? Perhaps you want to bargain and haggle with every Dragonblood vendor and imphorn merchant in the city. Very well. You get the satisfaction of working an old woman to an early grave for only 1,500. Sure, why not? I expect you want to watch and see that your money's put to good use. Better get comfortable then. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you'd never know it was broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. Take good care of it. Okay. We have a fancy scepter. Ink within scepter. Restored, covered with invocations. The opal finial is inscribed with runes. He has a wand. Can we compare it to his wand? It's better. It is better. You know, I'll keep his... It's fancy looking, though. I'll give it that. What do I feel like... No, maybe I'm thinking of a different weapon.
Yes?
I know that there's a soulbound scepter, but I don't know if that's it. Maybe I have to equip it first. Let's see. Just to see...
Oh?
No, okay. Just trying, just checking. There we go. Just put that on there.
Yes?
And let's go down to the lower level. I don't think we're supposed to do the temple yet. I think we should do the Sanitarium first, so we're good there. So I'm concerned about doing them out of order, but I think we're fine. Should be fine. Modred. No, it's in here. Belisage. Let's do Modred first. He's actually a quest guy. Oh, that's an ominous looking trunk. Let's talk to him first. An Animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Good day, stranger.
Can I help you? Does the name Helig mean anything to you? He starts. Helig, a colleague of mine. He's primarily a necromancer, but he's involved in animancy too. He worked at the Sanitarium for several years. I dare say everyone here has heard of him. He left his post recently. I believe he was seeking new opportunities in the Valian Republics. The advances they're making in animancy really are quite remarkable. Surely you've heard? Perhaps you haven't. I've heard it differently. What are you insinuating? This idea of a joke? I assure you it's in very poor taste. Helig wasn't joking, neither am I. Have had enough of these baseless... Wait, you spoke to Helig? He's talkative for a dead man. But that's... If anyone figured out how to do that, it would be him, wouldn't it? Runs a hand over his hair. Very well. Yes, I killed him. I killed that beast because nobody else had the spine for it. He was a madman. Years of perverse experiments, twisting healthy souls, torturing damaged souls, and for what? He flayed the essence from Glenfathan indigents for his amusement. If the public had known half of his deeds, they'd have razed this place to the ground. Jabs his finger on the desk. He used the Sanitarium to disguise his own sick proclivities. He brought shame on all of us and put the entire discipline at risk. I regret nothing. Anyway, now you know the whole grisly story. Said you stole a grimoire? Grimoire? What's it been telling us? Sure. It's in the trunk over there. Been misled. I am not going to fight this guy. Convince you to return and slay him once and for all. Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. Yeah. Lack of dust. Truly used, moved deep, where the edges look like claw marks. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't remember exactly. Unexpected results. The canine host was listless and unresponsive, but it was determined that this was simply the implanted feline soul. Yarn resulted in vigorous stimulation.
Certainly.
A cat soul and a dog. Yeah, if I remember, I think that trunk is a trap. I mean, just look at it. Would you open this trunk? Look at this thing. That is telling you to not open it. Plus, I don't want to fight the Animancer in the middle of the Sanitarium. I want to go kick the Lich's ass, because I didn't like him from the start. Nope. Key. Door. The edges of the cage are dented and scored with claw marks. Building. Let's go do some Aloth stuff. Strange device seems a throne with power.
Greetings.
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as he pores over pages of notes. She almost walks into you. Ekosi, here I am, looking so hard for my answers in my research that I do not see the kith standing in front of me. What can I do? What do you do here? According to my research grant, I study awakenings. Sublimating pre-awakened souls has been one of Animancy's greatest successes, and I'm working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Waidwin's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revua with nothing to show for my efforts. I'm awakened. Scratches her chin. Most interesting, but not that kind of awakening I can study, I'm afraid. I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. But I thank you for the offer. Something else you need? Well...
Oh?
Not yet?
Yes?
Animancy in the Valiant Republics. It's a dynamic and respected field. Even the Bale Reach incident did little to slow it. People in the Republics are more accepting of risk, less superstitious, ready to try anything that shows purpose. Verus, though much of the research is performed only for wealthy clients, Defiance Bay community focuses more on the public good, says Palagina. It's a shame that here are so many hostile towards Animancy. It is, but such as the way of the Deerwood. People here are fierce about their sovereignty, but they are not so independent from their dear brothers and their Glanfathan neighbors that they would like to think. They rely too much on the mysterious workings of the gods, and fear the very advances they need. Pelagian again. In all fairness, they've also suffered from Animancy. Doesn't excuse their behavior, but it's easy to understand. That is true.
Yes?
So... Normally, that would be Aloth's thing. Okay. Guess not. Oh, that... Okay, yeah, that's right. We can't actually go in there yet, I don't think. I think we have to do the temple now, then. Either the temple or Heritage Hill. I don't remember which. I think maybe we should do Heritage Hill, because that's also... It's a district of the city we've not been in. It's an entire district of death.
Your own father sold you to the Brotherhood?
He hated me anyway. I was glad to be gone. The Dukes are my parents now. The Republics, my children.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
We should also chat with our new friends at some point.
Hey,
I know that we've
what's on your mind? It makes
talked
two
about
of us.
everything except for Aethys.
What's on your mind?
Oh yeah, let's chat with Durrance a bit. Thought I felt your eyes on me. Now come the words.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
Why were we supposed to meet? Got another bot. Okay. They're out in force today. Goddamn bots. The why of it is you're a watcher. A watcher runs two roads of why. For me, it's more a matter of what. There's a time when I wouldn't have spared a thought for your words, or even bothered with you. But now, seeking out watchers is what I do, to put the truth to them, see which of the two ways they bend. He smiles slightly, taunting. What two ways are those? Either you're a dry field in need of a harvest burning, he frowns for a moment, his eyes flat, or you're lost in the darkness. Either way, you can see differently from others. Gives a half smile, then his tone becomes accusing. I can tell by the way you notice the staff first off. Not many can see it first, nor the etchings or the flames, but your eyes. He stares at you almost eagerly, nodding. Your eyes trace the path. That I could see. So which are you, dry field or lost in darkness? His face tenses. The day we don't trade that question back and forth is the day our paths no longer need to be joined, and the trial is done. So you're putting me on trial, then? You know this nation is diseased. Don't need to be a watcher to see it in the children, the politics, the men that stalk the road with knives in hand, and murder in their eyes. This land needs life again, new seeds planted in the burned soil. His voice drops, mocking, and his eyes narrow. And something tells me you can see the path to making that future happen, Watcher. Your kind always does. So then, we need to make sure you see truly now. This nation, its people, don't need any more lies blinding them. No do I. You test a truth. You don't blindly accept it. And how do you plan to test me? Sharing the road, of course. One truth to match another. Matching each other's pace, keeping rhythm. Other priests can keep their teachings and rantings. For my faith, my teaching, sharing the road is simple, hard truth. A simple, hard truth. His smile widens, and his hands tap against his waist once, then twice. And when you knock one truth against the leg of another, why, both legs stand firm. But now if you strike a lie at the knee with the same force, his smile dies and his eyes narrow, why, you make a cripple with but one leg to stand on. That's not... I won't find my truth lacking, I guess. The road is young, so are your words. The truth will win out. Keep pace and we'll see.
The cost of troubling me seems to worry you little.
Tell me about Magrin, sure. Oh, you know her. You must. He gives a bitter chuckle, then his tone evens out. She's a many-headed bitch. What is your view on her? I think we know this, but...
She's a goddess.
Yep.
As fickle as they come. And with all the failings you'd expect of an empress and a whore. Too many eyes, too many wants, too much to hold on to. That's the failing of a god. More aspects than words to describe her, like most of them. A god with many nations to oversee, only serves to spread herself too thin.
Though flame rarely crosses twice, so perhaps the only truth she embraces. Who knows? Gods get greedy. When it comes to fire, fire is a god's hunger. What are aspects? We know it. Fire, but... He begins to count on his fingers, chanting it off. War transforms, fire consumes, trials purify. Warfare, fire, consuming, purification, and most of all, transforming. Trials as well, but all things are put to the test anyway. A trial can consume, purify, transform. They're all linked, although at its heart is the flame, and the flame is what matters. It is the source of all things. Guess they should have started with that, eh? Any fool around a campfire knows that. Without flames, fire would have made little progress in the dark. To hear some of the inner fires tell it around the hearth and bellows, even in the halls of Ashfall, you'd think that fire brought life to man, and that fire was Magrin. Some of the older texts say she rubbed her hands together, and they burst into flame. Or another god shafted her like a poker. Different perspectives on her, then. He grunts, "Mine is only one sight among many." He frowns, pauses, then his eyes take on an eager gleam. "But here's one. I can speak to how the losing side sees her, and that should tell you enough. Let me speak to what an Adirian sees." I don't think our guy's that patriotic, so what does an Adirian see? The Adirians have a proper, polite translation for her. Excellence in war. Tactical discipline. That's why they lost the fucking colony, of course. Durrance has a mouth on him. They're probably still quoting that while they had them bent across the decks. All their guns and cannons are fine, but useless when your staff is cracking light into their skulls, dispensing red gifts left and right. His fist tightens and he laughs. Adirians call that elevation, divine awareness. Those words are as welcome as shit on one's boots, and that's all they took back with them while they were running. A lesson learned at the wrong time. Almost feel a pang of sympathy for them. Almost. Lesson? What do you mean? The title of a god isn't knowing a god. Adhering to words rather than walking the path, testing yourself in the heat of it. Walk until the words are stripped away and you feel it burning in your heart. That is the lesson. That Adirian politeness, that pretty adherence to the word of scripture as they saw it, that burned their ships, scarred them, kept them running throughout the Deerwood campaign. Divine awareness. There's no true faith in waiting to be tested. The best in battle have already shit themselves plenty. Shit themselves until they're dry and can focus on the killing. Okay.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
We already did the macro. Does she have any allies? I really like Durrance. I think he's interesting. Have any allies?
Some, shaped for hunt and war. Abidan the Golem. Galawain and his beasts. The latter keeps us honest and awake. The other makes the tools by which we punish those who are not.
Abaddon. Not surprised you haven't heard. More gods than weeds in a field, and those are the only ones of this lifetime. They come and go, but are always here at the same time. Abaddon used to look human. Got killed, then built a new body for himself. Transformation, with Magran's help. I thought Abaddon was a woman. Oops. I don't know. Perhaps she needed her own blacksmith to tend the fires. If so, Abaddon serves it. He's a weapon, a tool, not a god in my mind. So the people of Deerwood, the cities especially, hold him dear, so be it. Although if the reward for hard-working craftsmanship is a body like his, I'll keep my blood and my cock and hips to thrust it with. Hey, turns. What the... Okay. Yeah, so if a reward for hard work craftsmanship is a body like his, he's saying that he'll just keep his human body, but he's very vulgar about it. Huh. The what? The what? Cat? Oh, forgot there was... It's like peeking behind Durrance's legs. You're talking about the Calico in game. This whole conversation's just been loving on him, apparently. Look how cute it is. You also mentioned Galawain. Monster Father, the Great Hound, and as for monsters, this world is quite a bit, and not just the ones on two legs. It's as if he made monsters solely to hunt them, to remind men of their place. He's busy making more, I suspect. More monsters than sense. Variation upon variation. What do you mean? His aspects are confusing bunch, and considering he respects reversals of fortune, especially in beasts, perhaps not so confusing. No reason why Magran and he share a bed in my eyes, even if he does believe in the trial. Filthy Orlan god, okay, Durrance, kinda racist, in many ways. Howling and mewling, perhaps like they do. They can keep their beasts, I'll take fire and weapons any day. And lastly, who are her enemies? Also, stare too long into the fire, you might blind yourself, Watcher. That and touching yourself might do the same. I love Durrance. Who are her enemies? Okay, keep showing me extend the tithe bowl for each question. Enough questions for now. Let the road keep us until the next campfire.
Yes?
That's what I was looking to do. If I remember Durance's quest, traveling with him, quote-unquote, you have to occasionally talk to him and exhaust all the options until he doesn't want to talk anymore. And then after you travel a bit more, talk to him again, eventually he opens up to you. Domino. Yeah, maybe we should go to Heritage Hill. Let's go kill some undead. Or try to. Probably gonna get our asses kicked, but... yeah, I don't know. I think Durance is a very interesting character. I always liked him. You know, priest that has no faith, really. We needed to... Also, Durance seems to intimately know his goddess, which is also interesting. He knows a lot about her. Which, yeah. We need to improve our reputation in the city. What is our reputation? It's here. Defiance Bay, ally faintly good. Okay. Maybe after we clear Heritage Hill, we can go to the archives for Adair. That might be fun. To Heritage Hill. Oh, we just go all the way to the compass. No, let's go to Heritage Hill. We do have to do the compass at some point, though, so maybe we should do that. Well, no, we can do... we have to do Raedric's Hold as well. Best turn around, traveler. Heritage Hill is closed.
I shall be discreet. Welcome.
The guard holds up a palm. Sorry, but this district closed by order of the Duke himself. Wheela sent me. I'm looking to the missing guards. So you're the one she sent word about. The guard looks us up and down, frowning. I was expecting to send a whole squad of Justicars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate open immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Any idea what might have happened? None, and I've no desire to find out. If you catch my meaning, the ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. Heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try to stay in here as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district, something that sounded like an order, but I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. I just as soon forget it.
Laying low.
Northeast, huh? Oh, so we have skeletons already.
Whatever happened here, I'm glad we missed it.
Go for it. Oh, God. You there, Palagina as well. I should go for the wizard. Duran's pistol. I want you to go for the wizard as well. Sagani. Definitely should hit the fighter. Itumak. Oh, fuck. It did, is it? Yeah. It did. Once it catches up, we should be fine. Hopefully. Nope, it's doing it again. A little bit here and there now. Might have been fixed. Might have buffered itself out to being better, maybe? Hello, hello. I know, it suddenly tanked for some reason. It might be doing it again. It's up and down still. Watching it. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, we good again now? What do we got? Nope. Still. Fuck. Um. Hmm. Yeah, it's all over the place. I don't know why. I think it might be I don't know, it might be a Twitch thing. So my internet's fine. It's looks like it nope, it's still fucking all over the place. Yeah, my internet's fine, so let's do a little twitchy testy thing. There's a thing you can do to test there, right? Streamcloud is good, my ass. What are you talking about, Streamlabs? Stupid. Okay. Test. How do I do that? Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Stream health. Okay. Details in Twitch Inspector. If we do that. Mm, yeah, it's not having a good time. I don't know if you can hear me. Is it good now? Are we good? Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's try and press on then. And Hope for the best. Okay. So we are in combat. That brief bit you missed, we walked in and immediately there's skeletons.
Ready.
Which is, you know, a thing.
Yes?
That's gonna hurt. Luckily, it mostly targeted the wolf. But... yeah, I don't know why it did. I hope that it's a little bit better now. Hopefully. Do that. And then do it again onto... him. Ooh. I don't know what she said, but I liked it. This sounded cool. Ow. Durance is getting his ass kicked.
Ready.
Give him a thwacking.
How may I help?
Okay, that went pretty well. I mean, there were some mild injuries, but, you know.
Slowly now.
Slowly now.
Hmm?
Okay, just basic stuff, really. Oh. Tanglefoot trap.
Certainly.
Oh, we can camp in here, actually. Huh, that's cool. I'm sure that will come in handy. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house.
Here's something.
Ooh. Silver finnings. Finning.
Hi?
They don't use finnings anymore, I don't think. Heritage Hill Cemetery. Oh, God.
I can get it to spill its
I think it's
secret. It's done.
I think it's euros now, isn't it? Go and just wail on this ghoul. Beat the shit out of it. Let's go. A dark wood.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
The Iron Guardian will rise again. Yeah, so this is a rather large map, and a lot goes on. Here... edit. Make this a little bigger. Oh wow, you're really far behind. Damn. Yeah, the stream's super far behind. I mean, as long as it's still running, that's fine, but goddamn. Cool. Oh, it just ran at us. Okay. Actually, Mind Blade's it. With Durance Sagani. Woof.
Hey.
Let's see what we can do for burning them all to death. There we go.
Finished.
Durance is very good against these guys.
Slowly.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Yeah, one lock, it's
It's
fine.
done.
Oh, a Spellward Amulet. Plus 10 defense against spells. She does have that. Fortify, Reflection, Will. It's a nice amulet. Problem is... I'll put it in there for now, as well as the gun, just to get it out of my inventory.
Hmm?
I can hear more of them around. The cross-hatched claw marks score this vault. Let's leave it over this, because technically it's a creepy room. Ghouls. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them.
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's move around and attack them, please. Let's throw some spells out for everybody. Throw out another one. Sagani. Oh, I'm paralyzed, is that? Paralysis, yeah. Let's walk up a little and do our thing. Killed basically all of them. Well, not all of them. Some of them, though. Ow. And that's a powerful pistol. That's a good one.
That's it!
Wrong. Okay.
Oh.
I think that's, yeah, effect. Everyone gives them attack speed, that's right.
Keeping an eye out.
Ghoul
Certainly.
flesh. Proper key for that, okay. This inscription underneath the family crest reads Voltas. A small plaque on the base reads Freedom above all, Admeth Hadret. Oh, that's dangerous. I remember that. Danger. Looks like someone smashed the family crest of this mausoleum with a hammer. The inscription beneath it is illegible. I don't know if we'll do well in here, but let's try it. This is where my druid died. The last playthrough of this. Just straight up died. Enthralled Justicar, Lyra.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's order them out and be on each side. Okay. A woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 crucible knights hover nearby. Their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and unsubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. Who are you? Commander of the Crucible Knights. I led the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing this district became my responsibility when this, whatever it is, happened. What are you doing here? I came searching for survivors. Only too late did I realize there weren't any. She brings a hand to her head. Her skin is practically translucent. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside, and I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it, to hide from the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place? Anyway, I've been waiting for more reinforcements. What are these soldiers? She looks at them, but either she doesn't notice their distant gazes and the way they sway on their feet, or she thinks nothing of it. They're under my command, of course. They heard my call, and we've been waiting on a few more to help us fight our way out of here. I see. I'll be leaving. Warm up and stay on your guard. We have to move quickly. She begins to glide like mist over a lake, her feet barely skimming the ground. Yet as she moves forward, she blinks and holds her head. Confusion clouds her semi-transparent eyes. I feel strange, She looks at the tomb around her, horror slowly dawning. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... It can't be. The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiates attack.
Love.
Yeah, oh fuck. he's throwing stuff around. Okay. She's a big, scary lady. Oh, fuck. Yes, we did find the guards. We also have to fight them now. Armor of Faith, a lot of stuff just happened. She's a spirit, technically, so we should be fine. End them. So we have no more of those. We can maybe try to catch these guys in a web. I don't think it'll do much, but it should make their defenses lower, right? What do these do? How about a beam? Yes. Why is he smoking? Terrified. Ah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we are all paralyzed? Are you kidding me? Everyone was paralyzed? Okay, whenever you can, throw up that. God damn.
Hey.
Oh, they got healed, apparently. Fuck. Yeah, this is probably bad.
Hey.
Well. Is she dead? Is she dead? No, she's just disappeared. Fuck. Okay, you know what? Turn your attention to them. You gotta. Speaker to the restless. Can we catch? We can. God, yeah, this fight is awful. It's very bad. What does this do? Prayer against hobbled. To that, then cast another spell. Cast Holy Might. Yep, just spell slots, baby. Burn through them. Burn them as fast as you can. Alof. I don't want Alof caught here, thank you. No. Chill fog. Yep. Yep, got knocked out. Yes, he did. Oh. Out of a bitch. Yeah, try this again, Sagani. Fucking paralysis, man. God. This is not going well. Hobbled, stuck, healing. Yep, heal us all.
What?
Hey, how about you use your physical weapon? Low health. Oh, low health. Uh-oh. Hope you don't actually die, because... yeah. You know what? It's time for you to just go over there. Knocked. Character death? We're not dead, are we? No, okay. We just got knocked out. That's good. There's not a whole lot you can do. Okay. Wolf time, bow time. Shift, and then hit the same one. Stack them up a little bit. We just kill this goddamn spirit. Okay. Okay. I mean, I know that once you woke up, I want you to do that. That scream is annoying. Please just gang up on her now. Really? Dead? Okay, do we have to bust out this scroll already? Or am I dead? Sure. Gonna have to use it. So I'm pretty... I don't know how she was hitting me when I was already on the ground, but... okay. So he has been awoken. But I should wake up, because I was revived. Correct? Okay. Holy fuck, that was a ridiculous battle. And yeah, that's what killed my druid when I played this originally.
What have we here?
Damn. Maimed, severe burn. Son of a bitch. Network error, what the fuck? Yep. I don't know where it left off. Hopefully you saw the end of the fight. Well. Lovely. Recording, y'all are unaffected on the recording. But everyone on the stream, and potentially the VOD, fuck you, stream. Nope, okay, internet died. Just fully died. Nope. Hello? The fuck? Just gonna have to end the stream, I think. You fucking good now? Are we good? I'm so done with this now. What the fuck? Hello. That's very irritating. So we're good back then. We're good back then. Uh, I'm done with it, as in I'm just mad at whatever Twitch server's down, but I don't want to quite end yet. I'd like to at least maybe go a touch more. If it happens again, though, I'll have to end it. I don't know what the stream missed. Did you at least catch the end of the fight? Because that fight was ridiculous.
It's done.
Damn.
Oh?
That will have to be probably the VOD won't have it either, so that'll have to be a YouTube VOD only. We managed to win. We had to use up our scroll of revival, though, because we legitimately died. So we have to camp, which I'm doing now. Heal versus... I'm a vessel. Actually, heal multiplier. Gotta rest to not die. I mean, Twitch is still saying there's issues, but it looks like it's fine. Looks like it's better. I hope so, at least. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. You awake to see Durrance, his staff held in both his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps his awakening from sleep or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles that spiral again until they're arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash. You awaken again, to see Durrance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or react to what's occurred. If he wants to chat with us, let's discuss our vision.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
Saw something strange. You're sitting by a fire and saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It's a flashlight and an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The Godhammer?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' War to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Aothis overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Aothis of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the God Hammer.
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who had come to stand on the bridge to stop Aethys.
Shadow of the 12.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were 12 shadows cast, 12 faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
Durrance rests his staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly, splits into a ring of flames one after another until 12 is met.
As 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durrance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flame intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margaret.
You being shared their fates.
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Margaret, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margaret was pleased by what we had done.
Why is that?
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing 2 gods. Even as Margaret shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaret's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
What did you do?
I remembered Margaret's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. Wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margaret at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
What happened when we turned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. If you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But
It was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that. Or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and
Alright. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be going concerning the issues. Maybe just until we're done talking to Durrance, but it was great to have you around. I'll see you tomorrow for the Oni/Billion stream. Should be fun. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself. You caught most of it, because I feel like before it cuts out again, I should probably not go too much longer, but yeah, have a good night. Oh, I see, okay. No, morning shift. Alright. Well, like last time, the first half will be They Are Billions, so if you're only interested in, say, Oxygen Not Included, that's the second half, so coming in late, you're just coming in for the second game. So it kind of works if you think about it. What is if your god has betrayed you? Hey, bring a raid, bring all the friends. Get to see Nyan Cat show up on the screen, because I forgot. I always forget that I have that as the thing. Okay, whichever works. Don't feel pressured to do anything. It's just good to see you around whenever you can join. Yeah, bye-bye. Have a very good night. But let's say you feel as if your gods betrayed you.
there is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests.
Magranic, okay.
Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
Ooh, I like that. Purges weren't what she wanted. Clever. I like it seemed Magran's silence is your trial. Sweat collects in the sooty crease of his forehead and runs down his ruddy cheeks, drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterance makes no sound. He is, for once, at a loss. Feeling her gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of a dirty hand.
Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet.
Some fickle bitch.
Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durrance taught.
He glares at us, and staring into his eyes give you the feeling of peering over the edges of a great cliff.
You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
I think we hit a nerve. Any other things on the bridge? Chose the bridge because we can control it. Stands at the top of his staff, as for holding it by the neck. Is a place where we could choke Aethus in his own footsteps, where we knew his feet would fall. A narrow neck of stone. But it's more than that. It was a spine of the deerwood symbolic of its backbone. Such symbols are important in the construction of a weapon, he said as his staff, his eyes traveling on the etchings. Any weapon. His face hardens and his eyes burn, his eyebrows narrowing. I suspect Aethus knew that as well, and so did his vessel in its arrogance. He intended to walk upon the bridge as if walking on the backs of the deerwood. and we intended to burn him with the light of our faith and his. 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it. Gave yourselves to it.
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit.
Why Widewin as well?
We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
Why was that important?
You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did. At the cost of our own. And at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
Is that why your image was blurred in the dream? He frowns, glancing with a sharp look. Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the Godhammer's white light watcher. I may feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others.
If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger. Made me re-examine the teachings of Margren. Put them in a new light.
Was it there's only part of you, as if your spirit had been sheared in half?
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
Yep. There we are. There's the continuation.
If doubts and curiosity plague you're skinning your knuckles on the...
No. Okay.
Oh?
Eyes open.
It's a key there, which we can't use. Yeah. I don't want to go too terribly further.
It's done.
Hey, some stuff. Yeah, okay. Enemies there. Enemies up here as well. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of this. I mean, we've cleared out a decent chunk of it. Oh, this Valthus Manor. I bet we find the key for Valthus Mausoleum there. But yeah, I think without risking another horrific incident, little desync bullshit, I think maybe call it there. It's a bit earlier than normal, but it's still about 3.5 hours, which isn't bad. But I think maybe it would be best to end it there. Also, I do actually would have to end it early-ish anyway, because something's nothing serious, something come up, but something mild has come up for like a bit after 4, so it makes it easier to just do this. But yeah, apologies for the technical issues, but I hope that y'all enjoyed. It was still a pretty fun time. We explored the city, found a new friend, got a bit of lore, got a bit of getting to know our companions, especially Durance. A lot of Durance. Good thing he's such an interesting character. Did I save? I did save, didn't I? Yeah. Always good to save. But yeah. Tomorrow will be, as I said, the duel. They are billions and oxygen not included. Probably about 2.5 hours Maybe like more like 2 hours of Billions, 2-ish of Oni. Should be fun. But yeah. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Everyone watching, and everyone watching the VOD. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow. Get over to this to actually end the stream, that would help. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Sorry.